Namaste Gurukulians, how are you all at your home? Fit and fine, good, this is good. And you are giving time to your study or not? You will get bored, ma'am is asking the same thing again and again, okay. So, do not worry about these things, you have to be fit and fine and give time to your study, okay. So, this is your class 7th lectures and we are on part 5th of the topic voices. Yes, in earlier lectures we discussed the voices of simple present and present continuous, okay. Today we will go with the tense present perfect. What is the topic for today's voices? Present perfect tense, and in this particular tense we will discuss the simple sentence, means affirmative sentence, how we change the passive voice from the active voice of the simple sentences of present perfect. Then we will discuss the negative sentence of the same particular tense present perfect. In earlier we discussed what? Simple present. In simple present we are using subject plus first form SEIS plus object. Then in passive voice object will subject and is/am/are third form, then your preposition by will come and then your subject will change into object. In negative we use is not, am not, are not, verb ki third form, then object, right. In interrogative is/am/are will come in the beginning and after that the object come in the form of subject, then your third form, then by, then preposition. In present continuous simple sentences of active voice we will use the helping verb is/am/are first form, then ing, right. And when we have to change the particular thing in the passive voice of the present continuous simple sentence, we will change the helping verb or not? No, we will not change the helping verb will remain the same, means is/am/are, but along with that we will use being, okay, after helping verb. And what is helping verb? Helping verbs are in present continuous, I am asking, okay, is/am/are. And with that we will use being. After that, as usual, third form of the will come, then your by, then your subject will react as an object, okay. All these things we have discussed, and along with this we have discussed the question word sentence in simple present as well as in present continuous. Simple in interrogative we are using helping verbs in the evening, but in question words, question word will come in the beginning. Just this is the basic difference. After that we will use the helping verb, right. So, now come up to the today's lecture, that is present perfect tense. We are taking present perfect tense, means the action has been completed in the given time. Like at first we will go with the affirmative sentences. Affirmative sentences, or you can say simple sentences. In affirmative of present perfect formation, for simple sentences of present perfect, subject plus has, have, third form of the verb, then your object. This formation is for active voice or passive voice? This is for active voice, right. And this formation now we have to change into passive voice. In passive voice, firstly now you will be very confident to convert object into subject while we are changing passive voice, right. Good. Object will come in the beginning and it will work as subject. Then helping verb. What are the helping verb here? Has, have will remain the same. When we are changing is/am/are first form ing into passive, we add a word there. What is that? That is being, P-E-I-N-G, and in this particular tense we will add from our side, that is been. That is your been. So, don't make yourself confused, dear student. Always you have the habit of using being instead of been. No. Been is the third form of be. Be was been, right. So, has, have, then been, then third form. Third form is the mandatory in passive voices, right? Subject plus has been, have been, third form of the verb, then your preposition, basically it will be by, then subject will act as object. This is for your passive voice. Good. Now we will go with the example of present perfect. Simple sentences, right? He has solved the sums. Okay, he has, and we use has with he, she, it, name, singular. He, she, it, name, or you can say singular object. What we will use with this? Has, right? And the other condition, I, we, you, they, and plural subject, we use have. We use have, right? Okay. So he has solved the sums. Has is used according to he, right? Now what we have to do? We have to pick the object of this particular sentence, and the object is the sums. The sums will come in the beginning. The sums is singular or plural? It is plural. So with plural, what we have to use? Has or have? Have, yes. We have to write have. You have the habit of just following the helping verb of the active voice. No, dear students, you should not do this. You have to focus on the object, which is performing as your subject in the passive voice, right? The sums have, then what we have to use? Been. Good. In this tense, third form of the verb is already in the sentence, so need not worry about the third form. What will be the third form? Okay, this is a lucky chance for you. No, the sums have been solved by. Now you got the habit of changing the subjective case and objective case. Now by him. Good. By him, right? We will take the next example. She has helped me. Okay, so she is your subjective case in the sentence and me is your objective case in the sentence of active voice. Now we have to convert this particular sentence into passive voice. Firstly go with object. And what is object? Me. But me is your objective case. So what is the subjective case of me? So just go that line. I, my, then me. So me is objective. What is the subjective case? I. Me is converted into I because here it represents the subject of the sentence. I. Now has is used according to she, right? So we have to use helping verb according to now a new subject in passive voice, that is I. And with I, what we have to use? Have. I have. Then one more we have to use, that is being or been. That is been. Good. Been. Helped. Third form. By. And what is the objective case of she? She, her, her, by her. Very good. One more example regarding this, right? Rohit has made tea for me. Okay, so here you will be get confused what is the object in this sentence. No, some of the students are still confident. No ma'am, we know what is the object in this sentence. Okay, because we already solved such kind of examples, right? So Rohit has made tea for me. So tea is your object. Tea will come in the beginning and will act as a subject. Tea. Rohit is also singular, tea is also singular, the same helping verb tea has been, third form, made. Then there are two alternatives for you. You can write tea has been made by Rohit for me, or you can say tea has been made for me by Rohit. Two alternatives are here. Tea has been made for me by Rohit. Some students can make such kind of mistakes here. What can that? Rohit has made tea for me. They will change me into I according to that sentence. No, because preposition is used before that. That is not individual here. For is attached with that things. Okay. This is your affirmative sentence of present perfect. Now we will go with negative sentence. Good. So in this tense we are using has, have as helping verb. So what will be the negative formation? So try to write the formation of negative sentence of present perfect. In simple, we are using has, have as helping verb. In negative, what word will come extra? What is that? Some students will say not, ma'am, right? And some are thinking what will be the word? No? Not. Yes. The helping verb which are coming in simple sentence, they will come with not in negative. And in interrogative, the helping verb, same helping verb which are used in simple sentences, they come in the beginning before the subject, that change into interrogative. So now what we are doing? Negative sentence. Good. Negative sentences of what? Present perfect. Right. So formation for this: subject plus has not, have not. Third form will be the same in all the perfect tenses. Has not, third form, then object. This formation is for active voice, right? Now we are changing this formation into passive voice. So object will come in the beginning and act as a subject. Then we will go with the has not, have not, will same. Has not been, just been will be there. Has, in simple we are using has been, have been. In negative we will use has not been, have not been. Good. Right. Then third form, then your preposition, then your subject will come at the end and act as an object. This is the formation for your passive voice sentence. Good. Now we will go with the example of negative sentence of present perfect. Example: she has not watered the plants. She has not watered the plants. So not is used after has. Has not. Watered is your third form of the verb. Then your the plants. What is the object here? The plants. Very good. It will come in the beginning. The plants. Now, if I am writing the plants has, is it correct or wrong? Focus here. The plants. She has not watered the plants. I am writing it as active voice. While I am changing the passive voice from this particular sentence, she has not watered the plants. So I am writing the plants has. Is it correct or not? Some students will say, ma'am, it is correct because has is in the active voice. No, this is wrong because the plants is plural, and with plural we will use have. So be confident, okay, in this kind of things. Oh, right. The plants have, then not, then been, then third form of the verb watered, by her. Yes, next sentence we will take. Right, Anurag has not completed his English work. Okay. So, Anurag has not completed his English work. What is the object here? Some students will go with English work, no. Some will say his English work, some will say work, no. Completely his English work will come in the beginning, his English work. His English work is singular or plural here? It is singular. So, helping verb will come has, then not, then been, B-E-E-N, completed, third form of the verb, by Anurag. Don't change by him, by her, name will be the name, by Anurag. Right? One more example regarding this. They have not made the charts, made the chart just. They have not made the chart. So, what is object? You will be habitual till now to get the object and change into subject, and subject have to change into object, right? So, the chart. Okay. Here have is used according to they, because they is plural. With I, we, you, they, we use have. But the chart is singular or plural? That is singular. So, with singular we have to use has. The chart has not then been, third form of the verb, made by them. Yes. This is your negative sentence of present perfect. Okay. Now also I want to give you a passive voice sentence and you have to change it. Okay. Passive voice. In present perfect we use has, have. In simple sentence third form. In negative we use has not, have not. In active voice, and we have to add been at the with the helping verbs. Okay. Now give your focus on this sentence. I have been given tea by him. Okay. This is your active voice sentence or passive voice sentence? Firstly tell me. I have been given tea by him. Some will say, ma'am, active voice. No, because we are doing the practice of active voice, then we change into passive voice. And some will say, ma'am, this is passive voice. Yes, this is passive voice because been and third form. Right? This is your passive voice. Now we have to change into active voice. Firstly, by him. Him objective case, subjective case, he. By is crossed in active voice, right? He. Then I is used according to, have is used according to I. With he we have to use has. He has. In active voice we will cross been. He has given what? Tea. We have to use to, me. Okay. One more example like this. They have been provided, P-R-O-V-I-D-E-D, provided a plan by her. Okay. Firstly, we will take the her from the end. She. Have is used according to they and we are using she. She has, in active voice we will cross been. She has provided what? A plan. A plan to them. Like this you can change passive voice into active voice. Now here I want to give you sentences for practice at home on the basis of present perfect, simple and negative sentences, right? For practice. In earlier videos also, dear student, I gave you sentences for practice. Are you solving that or not? So be honest, okay? Be punctual to your task which is given to you through videos. You have to complete your task on time, okay? First sentence. She has painted the wall. She has painted the wall. Second one. You have cleared the test. Okay. Next one. They have not appointed him as a teacher. Okay. Next one. She, you can take the name, okay. Sahil has not made the plan. Okay. Next one. They have not solved the chapter of maths. Okay. This is for your practice on the basis of present perfect tense. You have to solve these sentences in your rough notebook. Okay. Till then, good luck and have a nice day.